Welcome back to Dynamic Steward Delivered. It is common for us to feel guilty. But do I feel guilty enough to make the needed changes? Ezra 10 tells us about a people who felt guilty and made some radical changes. Yesterday, we learned about the influence of surrounding nations over the Israelites through intermarriages. The people became unfaithful to God. Ezra was terribly affected by this situation. Today, we read in verse 1 that Ezra was not the only one affected. While Ezra was praying and confessing, weeping, and throwing himself down before the house of God, a large crowd of Israelites, men and women, gathered around him. They too wept bitterly. They too wept bitterly. And then it happens that I have wept bitterly over my mistakes and wrongdoings. I have confessed and asked for forgiveness, and God forgave me. Unfortunately, after the season of grief, I continued my life without making any permanent change. Has this ever happened to you? After weeping together with Ezra, these people decided to change the course of their action. They gave the following advice to Ezra: let it be done according to the law. The people chose to align their life to God's instructions. In response, Ezra would indicate to them God's will in this matter. Now, honor the Lord, the God of your ancestors, and do His will. Separate yourselves from the people around you and from your foreign wives. There were some radical changes expected from God's people. How would they react to these changes? The whole assembly reported with a loud voice, "You are right. We must do as you say." They chose to go beyond guilty feelings. They chose obedience. What are making us to feel guilty? Let us weep about it, confess, and ultimately change our ways. Read the Bible and go through complete revival.